Someone's afraid to talk to you, afraid they're going to emotionally exhaust you because they have in the past, but it's time for a serious conversation. You know who it's about if it's for you. They've held back for a long time because they're afraid you're going to reject them because the last time you spoke wasn't good. Like you might have said, don't ever talk to me again. You might have blocked them. But they're trying to get your attention, trying to get messages through to you. You don't have to respond, but it's a serious conversation that they have been putting off, and they're afraid they're going to have it regardless. Like something's going to force them into it, like something legal or a conversation with someone else. Again, you know what it's about if it's for you. What's the vibe? Glow up. New opportunities, new career, successful business. They're a little bit afraid. Okay, there's some kind of fear that you're going to learn how well they're doing. Like someone who might owe you child support. Might owe you money, afraid you're going to learn they have some money. That's just one example, may not be that. If it's for you, your intuition has already told you, because there will be signs. It's hard for people to keep certain things quiet. But this is someone who really, if they're in any kind of mess like that, if they're in trouble and afraid that someone's onto them because of something they posted on social media, then they shouldn't have posted on social media. Why did they do that? You don't know who's watching. You just always have to assume everybody's watching, even if it's hardly anyone. You need to assume all those people could be people that you know. Look, consequences just came out. Bad choices, games, mixed signals. This is someone who took things too far. Played a dangerous game. Like I said, the social media, I just keep getting like those videos of people who are like, I just lost my job, and everybody in the comments, it's like, because you just posted on social media. Because of a video. I mean, it's obvious, and it's just happening so often. It's like, it's a good thing people are posting about it, because it's a lesson. It should be a lesson to other people. Don't do that. But no, this person's about to reap the consequences of their own actions. Yeah, that's why they want to have some kind of conversation, which is ironic, because if they just kept their mouth shut and didn't have a conversation, this wouldn't be happening. But yeah, it has to do with something they said on social media or something they told somebody. Just couldn't keep their mouth shut. They've learned a lot really fast. They feel like they've grown up really fast. Because whatever they did, they wouldn't do again. But you know, that whole thing, losing your job over social media, hopefully that is a lesson people only learn once. And hopefully they can get another job after that. Because I believe the way it works, I mean, I don't know. It seems to me like, just from what other people say to me, because I haven't noticed it for myself, but it seems like especially TikTok has gotten very local. Much more than it used to be, like direct local. Like it's probably showing you your next door neighbors immediately. If they're uploading anything, it's showing you them immediately. And it didn't used to really be that way. But I just feel like it's gotten that way. So you just got to assume everybody knows everything. Everybody around you. Clingy love affair. That's interesting. Dirty little secret. Old exes. Dead relationships. Okay, it's some kind of news of something that's been over for a while too, mixed in here. Yeah, the serious conversation. Whatever's going on. And this actually, for some of you, could be a different situation. It's however it resonates. Because, you know, when it rains, it pours. It seems like when one thing happens in your life, several other things do too. It's magnetic. You know, we live in a magnetic universe. And so I believe that's how it works. Like certain things just kind of stick together. Anyway, this person is suddenly feeling bombarded and overwhelmed. Because they feel like skeletons keep falling out of their closet. This clingy love affair thing, it's like someone found evidence of something that happened, let's say 10 years ago, but they're acting like it just happened. Or it doesn't matter. Like, look at all these celebrities who have these interviews of these clips that go viral over and over of something bad they said in an interview. I mean, the 90s, whatever, especially when everything went online, it's like they're never going to live this stuff down. All they can do is apologize, and I'm sure they're tired of apologizing for the same thing over and over again. But I'm getting that for this is like, this is someone who is afraid they're going to have to apologize for something over and over. Even if they're not a celebrity, you don't have to be a celebrity. But they're afraid that something is attached to them, and that it's not fair, because it's like people connected some dots that shouldn't have connected. Using old evidence to prove something when there's nothing to prove. Like, this person honestly has been through it. I'm getting that very strongly, that someone has really been through it, where they have really been attacked online, their character attacked, bullied, harassed for stuff that really wasn't their fault. But like I said, it's really not fair to connect something from 10 years ago, because people do change. And I'm getting this is something they didn't want to get out because they wouldn't do it again. But especially now after this, they wouldn't do it again. Like, they feel like they have learned invaluable lessons. Wow. I'm going to what's the tea? Okay, uninterested, legal issues, love on the brain. Someone's afraid that, part of this could be wrapped up into a legal issue. Wow, it's really a mess. Because they feel like they weren't acting right. Like, whatever happened, it's when they had love on the brain. They feel like they were drunk with love or something, like not acting in their right mind. And it's so long ago. Uninterested. Like, the right people are interested, the wrong people are not. Like they want people to be interested, but it's like no one who could corroborate their story from that long ago really wants to talk to this person and help them. Wow. Like, people could come forward, and that's what they're afraid of, is that nobody will. They're standing alone on some issue. They feel like people want to watch them struggle. It's pretty bad. I just got this person's in a pretty dark place. I just want you to know. If your intuition's telling you that, listen to it. I'm not trying to say get in their business or anything. Please know that. I just mean, if they're acting weird, pay attention. Because I'm getting that this is a bad situation. And, okay, it could be that you have bailed them out before. That's what I just realized the emotional exhaustion card came out at the beginning. They're afraid they're going to emotionally exhaust you. They're afraid that it's like this again. And it could have been a long time ago. But it could have been such a big deal and such a burden to this person that they're still thinking about it 10 years later, The older you get, 10 years goes by really quickly. It starts to become a lot less time. It starts to go by like a flash. And this person, I'm getting that it's still pretty fresh, whatever it is, even if it was long ago. The wound is, they haven't really dealt with it because, I don't know which side of it people are on, because, it comes to me like a movie of some sort. And I'm getting it comes like a feeling, and I have to describe what I'd see on the screen. And the feeling I'm getting is someone who doesn't want to disappoint other people. Afraid to live up to their opinions, and also afraid to live down to them. This is weird. I'm just going with what I'm getting. Someone who feels like they unfairly had to make a lot of decisions really fast, and they didn't know what they were doing. They thought this was behind them, but it just keeps coming back. They feel like, I don't even want to say, it just feels like one of those viruses that just won't leave. You just give an outbreak, every so often. They feel like it's an affliction they can't get rid of. Wow. It brings up a lot for them. They feel very triggered. And they're afraid it might bring up a lot for you too, or for anyone involved, because whatever the situation was, it caused some things to change. And for a lot of people, everything's a learning experience, and I'm getting that whatever this was a big learning experience for a few people. And it ended in a way nobody expected. Tragic situation. Tragic situation. But if this conversation is meant to happen, it'll happen. It'll happen. Don't put it off, though. But just so you know, this person, they're really ashamed. They hate their behavior. They're in a lot of pain right now. They feel like they can't even explain their past behavior. Really weird. I'm just channeling some really interesting energy. Okay, I got alone but not lonely and challenge accepted. Okay. Wow. This person may try to be getting a sense of whether or not you're lonely. It may be hard for you to resist this person. I hope not. For some of you, yes, challenge accepted. The challenge will be to really use your intuition, to think with your intuition. That still small voice, okay? It's a very calm little voice inside. Think with that, not with anything else. Don't let this person pull you into any sudden discussions or legal stuff, like getting you to sign stuff. So I got that legal issues card. I just got that. Like I got that there are some good feelings here, some good vibes, like good memories. But that this person oversteps. Like, I hadn't seen this friend in a while. She just sort of overstepped and asked me for this big favor. I don't even want to say, but it was something massive that I didn't even realize was such an overstepping until later. I don't even want to talk about it, but like, the point is, this is someone who would do that. Someone who sees an opportunity and they will overstep, and you might not realize it. Because sometimes you're just going along to be nice, and that could be part of why you don't talk anymore. The emotional exhaustion. Anyway, this person's trying to send you energy. It doesn't mean you need to talk to them. And it doesn't mean that, if you see signs and stuff, that you need to pay attention and do anything about it. It's what you do with those signs. This person's trying to send energy your way. Just know that. Protect your energy. Many ways to do that. I like to imagine a gold light from outside space. I take a deep breath. It washes through me all the way from outside space, like beyond the clouds. I can't even see it. It's way up there, okay? It's like to another galaxy. All the way through me down to the earth, to the earth's core. It's a gold light because, for many reasons, I use gold. But it's like sparkly gold, and I can just feel it washing through me, just emanating through my field. I just feel protected after that. It's whatever really makes you feel protected. Like, there's so many ways to do it because you're the one in control. And that's really part of it, is realizing the power has never been outside of you. That's really part of it. Last card. You have nothing to hide. I mean, I'm kind of getting like a sleazy vibe in a way. Like someone who would use things against you, bring up things about your past. That's a big red flag when people start bringing up flaws. Like, that's why you got to be careful telling anyone anything, because they'll bring up your flaws, bring up your trauma, bring up any little deficit you have, anything you complain about, they'll bring it up, throw it up in your face later. But this person might do that. That's really a red flag, though, people who do that kind of thing. But you just got to expect it's human nature in a way, because people are gonna believe what you tell them. And if you tell them a certain thing about yourself, they're going to believe you and they're going to act on it. But this person, just watch out for that red flag of someone who might try to be a little coercive and act like you owe them something, like an explanation or a talk or something. You don't owe them. And like I said, be careful signing anything. Don't let them overstep. Okay? Don't let them make you think that you're their only hope or something. You're not. You have nothing to hide. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.